A secret can turn a hero into a hunted soul. Sheila Carter, Sharp thought she had learned to walk a straighter line. Years of mistakes had carved her name into whispered warnings, but she tried to change. Then a single truth ripped out like a splinter, and everything began to bleed. Deacon found out the way most people do in this town, not from the person he trusted, but from someone else. A young warning, a hush word at a table, and the quiet life Sheila tried to build shook on its foundations. It's Daniel from Soap Digest. Kindly like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exclusive updates. Deacon's betrayal stung because it felt honest. He stormed away from the conversation, leaving Sheila to face the fallout. There were two people with long records of heartache. Others watched. Lee tried to steady a trembling employee and promised Deacon would return. But promises in soap stories are paper, umbrellas in a storm. Taylor Hayes, steady, smart, always tough, agreed to counsel Deacon that should have been clinical safe. Instead, it opened a door. Therapy rooms hold truths and temptations. Taylor wanted to be fair, but fairness is an experiment when hearts are involved. Old sparks can flare when two broken people sit close enough to hear each other breathe. Deacon and Taylor shared a charged moment, the kind that presses fingers into a worn scar and remembers the ache beneath. Once such sparks led nowhere. Now grief and anger make motives messy. Could a counselor cross the line? Could two wounded souls slide into a reckless romance? The answer might burn. And what of the woman at the center? Sheila? Her history makes her easy to doubt. She has confessed to crimes of the heart and worse. The town remembers. If Taylor chose to protect Deacon by any means, who would believe Sheila's protests? People close their ears to familiar alarm bells. Justice can twist into punishment when reputations are fingerprints that never wash off. Some viewers will say Sheila deserves a reckoning. Others will argue she earned a second chance. The screen waits to see which truth wins. Meanwhile, another secret grows in the shadows of the Forrester world. Steffi is due home, and the air is heavy with lies. Brooke and Taylor set a pact, shocking given their history, to hide Luna's existence from Steffi until circumstances change. Secrets kept for love look like betrayals when they surface. If Steffi learns months from now that everyone she trusts had protected deception, she will feel stabbed by her closest allies. The slow unpeeling of trust will sting. The real twist likely rests in a lab report. Bridget will run a paternity test. Katie brings the news of the person who can read results and keep secrets. The timeline points to a week of tense waits and bruised feelings. If the test, names will as the father, loyalties will be tested and alliances will bend. An unexpected father changes the shape of every room. You once fit into hearts that thought they were steady may tilt. People will argue, do you safeguard a girl who is scared and pregnant, or do you demand brutal honesty and let truth hurt now? If the result says Will is the father, plans will fracture. Will they shield Luna until the baby is born? Can a family hold that kind of silence without cracking? The questions are mean and sharp, and they force characters to choose between protection and betrayal. Meanwhile, secondary love lines swerve into view. Carter moves forward with a woman named Daphne, but everyone whispers that history repeats. Daphne's past is a closed book. When pages start to peek out, will Carter find another heartbreak? Hope. And Liam will murmur in the corners too. And small romances will feel the tremor from the big ones. The story is not simply about revelation. It's about who we become under pressure, who forgives and who folds, who protects and who betrays, who falls for what looks like redemption, and who smells the same old danger beneath new clothes. The writers seem ready to test characters until they either break or shine. So watch closely. When secrets are currency, every favorite costs something. When forgiveness is on the table, someone will decide whether to pay or to walk away. And when a paternity result lands on a scale, it will tip more than one life. These are messy human choices, and the shade between villain and victim is narrower than we often admit. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.